Hey guys, so today is January 25th, 2021, and it has been 3 months since we've done an update on our journey. If you're still hanging tough with us and still waiting for an update, thanks for hanging out with us because it's been busy and a lot of things have happened in the past 3 months. So I guess it's time for the update. Here we go. So the first thing I did after I posted this video is I called my doctor and I made an appointment. Hey. So I made an appointment to go see my primary care doctor to see about doing, blood work and everything to make sure everything was going right with me. And so my appointment was scheduled for November 24th. So I had a little bit of time to wait, but in the meantime, we were going to do Vegas and everything was going to be fine. Before Vegas happened, we suffered a massive ice storm. And it tore up the trees in the backyard. It completely took out our power for 2 weeks. Things got a little bit chaotic. Here's some footage of what our backyard look like.
Alright, so today is October 28th, and this is what our backyard looks like. And here's our tree, our poor tree. There's Diesel's collar. So let's see what the actually looks like over here. How much ice is, can hear trees next block over just breaking. I prefer summer over this shit any day. The poor trampoline. The net was already trashed anyways because of the dog, but that's beside the point. That mud. Yuck. Shit. I'm scared to stand under this tree. I don't know what's gonna fall next.
We're good.
We're good?
Oh yeah.
Fucking doubt
The
it.
only one that I want to fall will freaking fall.
The dead one that you want to die. This one here that you want to break down is hanging on strong. I mean, look at this ice. That's freaking crazy. Are you gonna try and move that? Stop it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Oh god.
Look out, honey.
Well, I'm kind of standing right here where you're doing that. That's fantastic.
Now, luckily, we were home for a week without power before we went to Vegas. So we did end up going to Vegas, and while we were gone that week, the power was still out here. So we didn't have to endure, 2 full weeks without power. And yeah, that was just, groceries, everything gotten rotten and, just, you don't realize how much you need electricity in your life, you guys. It's definitely a luxury item. But let's talk about Vegas. Because we hit the road on Halloween. That evening after Kevin got off, we jumped in a rental van and we took off and started heading to Vegas. Here's a little bit of goofy footage from that. It was cracked open and we were getting strobe lighted flash to the ice.
Seizure, no.
So since I've fallen back in the seat and I can't seem to sit
Not
up,
officially.
let's give you some views. Oh, come on. Oh, it's flashing. can't see of that one. Look, it's a wild mask hanging from the... So, of course, since we were driving to Vegas, we said, what the hell, and let's go to the Grand Canyon. Now, we have been there before, but we didn't really get to see as much as we wanted to. So we decided to plan it out a little bit better, and we went to the South Rim, and we got some pretty spectacular views. I want you guys to see that as well, so check this out. Walkout point. So, you see that there, and then you see that here. So, let's see how this goes, and hopefully we don't, like, you know, hang onto the rail and freak out. So here we go, guys.
No,
On these rocks. Come on.
You see that on the way back.
sit, boy.
Oh, the puppy's scared.
Oh, you can go in here. Go all the way to that, too.
But of course, you know, the main highlight of the trip was Las Vegas itself. Of course, we go quite often, so it's like our home away from home. As soon as we get there, we just feel at home. It's crazy. But I have some footage that I haven't really posted on YouTube. I know you guys are like, we've seen all this before. Stop talking about that. But I want to give you the full update on what's been going on. So there's some footage in here from Vegas that's a little crazy. And I probably shouldn't post it, but you know. Oh well. Enjoy!
Hey guys, it's a traveling couple coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you're
Safe. Yeah? Okay, so being here, I've noticed, you know, over the years that homeless people will just lay on the side of the ground, you know, up against the walls or whatever, and just go to sleep and nobody messes with them. So I found a nice little quiet spot, and I'm thinking of just laying down and just stay there all night. And I might hold my hand out because they might feel sorry for me, and like maybe put $1
I'll stay
or
with her, don't worry.
or put a few bucks in my hand. So at least when I wake up, I'll have some money for Starbucks. I'm turning into that bitch. Yeah, that happened. My birthday. Okay, my birthday was right in the middle of our Vegas trip. I'm happy to say that I turned 34. I'm not ashamed. Having fun in my 30s, right? Okay, so we do Vegas, and Kevin surprised me with a gondola ride there at the Venetian, and got me a present. It was a beautiful necklace, and I haven't even put that footage together yet to post on Facebook. I've been, oh my gosh, there's so many videos. But It was a really wonderful birthday, and I can't thank him enough for giving that to me. But yeah, so we left Vegas and we went to the Hoover Dam. I'm not going to show you anything on that because it's the Hoover Dam. Okay. I keep looking over here because I've got notes, because I can't do this just straight from my head, so bear with me. So we come back. As soon as we come back, Kevin keeps checking the Alexa to see if he can get video of like the house, check to see if the power's on. And nothing. The whole time, we're getting home, everybody, the power's still out. It's just a nightmare. No sooner than 5 minutes, we get from the house, he checks the Alexa and it's on. So literally 5 minutes before we got home, the power was on. And boy, did my house stink like rotten food. Why we didn't throw it all out before we left, I don't freaking know. Dumbass. Now, some of you guys who have me on Facebook know about my doctor's appointment that I went to, okay? So, let me pull up my doctor visit, because I posted on there exactly what the doctor said, and I can't remember, because remember I went to the doctor on November 24th, and I want to make sure I read it to you right. Okay, you guys, so it says, I went to my doctor today. He doesn't believe our problem is due to my hormones since everything checks out there. He is now wanting to rule out autoimmune issues and has referred me to the gynecologist for infertility. Okay, so they had set me up an appointment for December 21st. I know it's like, why do you have to wait so long? It's just because that's how busy they are and COVID and all this other jazz. So that's what we were doing. We were going to wait until December 21st to see what happened at that appointment. Okay, so in the meantime, while we're waiting for that appointment, Kevin gets to have a 36th birthday. Yay! And of course, he likes to go to dinner at a restaurant and invite all his friends. Now, with COVID, they're not allowing more than like 10 people to sit at a table at a restaurant. Luckily, I think we only had like 9 end up showing up because some people canceled and whatever. So it ended up working out, and he ended up having a pretty good birthday. Like nothing was really like going on in the end of November, beginning of December. Can we not? I'm trying to record. Hello? Hi? What the hell? Don't do it again. This guy. Make licking shits. Early December. Cut it out. Early December shows up. And Kevin's got some, sneezing and sniffles and sore throat, just your average winter cold symptoms. He bears through it for about a week or so, whatnot, Then one day I start feeling crummy. And, I felt crummy for a little while, had a little slight cough, okay. It wasn't until I realized that I couldn't smell or taste anything that I knew this was serious. So I make an appointment with the health department to go get tested for COVID. Of course, it's so busy, everybody wants to get tested. I had to wait 2 days. So I go get tested, and I get my results in about 48 hours. I was positive for COVID. At that point, Kevin's work made him test, and he also tested positive for COVID, so it was now like December 11th or 12th or something like that, and we were out. We were out with COVID, so perfect timing, right? So Kevin's work tells him that he has to quarantine for 2 weeks, and then since the 2 weeks ends up over the holidays, over Christmas, that he won't get to test again until the 28th to see if he can return back to work. So it was kind of like, yay, he's off for Christmas, but boo, we can't do Christmas, you know? So, needless to say, like, we were sick. Like, I had body aches, it hurt, I was wheezing really bad, it just overall, like, we were down and out. We literally watched the entire, Walking Dead series in that 2 weeks because we wouldn't do anything. We couldn't even do our adult playtime, you know. It was few and far between when we did. So, of course, you know, this whole time since October, I haven't been tracking ovulation or any of that stuff. Like, I was like, we'll go to the appointments and we'll get the blood work and we'll see what's going on and we'll go from there. Like, I had just completely stopped thinking about, stopped thinking about all of that. Because it's just, you know, other things on my mind. Because, you know, we had COVID, right? And we were just, you know, trying to get through that so we could end up getting the kids and doing Christmas and be with the family. So, of course, we have COVID, and my appointment is the 21st. And I have to reschedule. I can't go. So they rescheduled me for January 14th. Of course. Make me wait even longer. But it is what it is, and what the hell? Might as well keep on waiting. Been waiting this long. I mean, that's why I really haven't done an updated video, because there was nothing to update on. Like, I wasn't doing anything, and I didn't want to just give you guys, like, a blank video, and I had all this footage from Vegas I needed to upload, so I was just like, I don't have anything for the journey videos, like, for the vlogs. So, anywho, so on December 23rd, I got retested, and I tested negative. And then, of course, on the 28th, when Kevin went to do his test, he tested negative as well. So we were over COVID. I could start getting my senses back, and everything was going great. We got the kids, and we were able to do Christmas. Here's some footage of Christmas with the kiddos. So, after Christmas, things got a little weird, and my breasts were getting very tender. Like, it hurt to just move or touch them or anything like that, and I was really I was confused. I was like, what the hell is this, okay? I was like, and it was a few days before my period was supposed to arrive. So, Aunt Flo was supposed to come on the 28th. No, I'm sorry. Aunt Flo was supposed to come on the 29th. It was the 28th, and I decided to take one of those pregnancy tests. There's a line. I see a line. Do you guys see the line? There was a line. And I was just like, but we hardly had any sex. Like, maybe once in the last 2 weeks. One time. And there was a line. There's a line.